Trying not to lose my shit. I'm just trying not to lose my shit.
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that. I didn't even start it. But
Oh, thank goodness.
yeah. But anyway, guys, welcome to another episode of TemGameBoyz. We're back with Saints Row 3, and I'm waiting for Josh to get his fat ass in the car.
Hey, you leave my fat ass out of it. It is thick and it's plump and it's juicy, and you are not going to insult it, okay?
That's why it's called a fat ass. Huh?
How you spelling that word?
No, it's FAT, but the good FAT.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
You showing my ass some respect.
It's FAT, but it's the good FAT. No, but
Exactly.
all right. Let's talk about it. Let's talk
about
what you sent me on Twitter.
Oh yeah, Nintendo. All right, so fun fact. So everyone knows about the Power World Nintendo thing going on. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company suing Power World. Here's the thing. They tried doing this before and failed. So what these dumbass bastards chose to do was patent the concept of a Pokeball. Not even just a Pokeball, but the concept of throwing an object to capture as a creature. They patented that shit. A fucking game mechanic. They pulled one of the scummiest moves you could ever possibly pull in a goddamn video game
these guys right across
in general.
We're killing these guys right here. Awesome.
Okay, yeah, like they pulled one of the scummiest things that's so scummy that, god damn it, I'm pressing the wrong. Why do I keep pratfalling? The hell? Trying to fire my damn gun.
There you go.
Strange. Well, let me turn the fucking pratfalls off.
No. I was looking at it. First of all, I'm gonna give you a hint of advice. Do not take that thing from Grums ever again. Grums is a piece of shit. Grums is the guy who you went ahead and got the tweet from. Grums, absolute piece of shit of an individual. Guy constantly criticizes people left and right about, stuff being woke and stuff like this.
Yeah, I know that, but like he was right on the money with that shit.
Oh no,
Nintendo.
Yeah. Like, in my opinion, that's fucking petty. I think that's really petty of them. Oh, by the way.
Yeah, okay. How do I turn off the fucking pratfalls?
The pratfalls?
Yeah, like when you press L2 or R2 and you fucking fall over. How the hell do you turn that shit off?
I don't think you can.
The fuck?
Son of a bitch, really.
Hey, Nico, get in the car.
I'm trying to, but the fucking guy took it.
Get in. Come on. I'm backing up.
Now go.
Alright, let's roll. Let's get the fuck out of here.
No, I agree. That's Nintendo got petty.
Yeah, like they literally fucking. And here's the thing: the last time a video game company copyrighted a game mechanic or concept, it actually pissed people off because I can't exactly remember the name of the company that did this shit. But do you know what a? God damn it! It's a specific mechanic. Like, let me describe it. It's basically when. Okay, my bad. I got distracted talking. It's basically when a character, or when you kill a character in a video game, or you take down like a group of people in a video game, and one of those people, if they survive, will come back later in the game and they will try to kill you. This was a cool concept that only existed in one type of video game, but it can't exist in any other video game simply because the company that originally made that game, I think it was EA, if it was, and it makes sense, patented that as a game mechanic. And our tire's busted. Where's the nearest rim jobs? I need to get one.
No, we need. I'm gonna try to get to the next area first. I haven't set up the next level or anything, or set up the next mission.
Okay, what's kind of annoying is that when you set something on the map, I can't see it.
Yeah.
It needs to do that for both of us, not just one of us.
There you go. I did it. I'm gonna grab one. I'm gonna grab this bike. Grab one of the cars. No, like, I see it as petty because I like.
It's not just petty; it's scummy. That's the worst part about it. It's just pure scummy. It's not even a petty thing. It's just scummy as shit.
No, because like you can actually do that, but I don't think really Nintendo should really do something like.
No video game company should try to patent or copyright a video game mechanic. That's bullshit, because video game mechanics exist in video games for a goddamn reason.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be experimented with. Video games are a type of experimentation. That would be like trying to copyright a type of... Like, trying to copyright a video game mechanic is like trying to copyright a type of brush stroke for a painting, or copyright a type of storyline for a fucking movie or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what that shit is. And it's scummy as shit. Gamers and game developers everywhere make it clear that that is some bullshit.
Yeah,
I mean, this is going to make it difficult for up-and-coming game developers like me, for instance. I came up with a cool idea for a video game that's basically, what if Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, but with more Pokemon shit thrown in there? Like, basically an open-world action RPG where you can collect and train adorable fucking animal creatures, and they follow you around similar to the creatures from... Where are you at?
I'm about to
And they're similar to the creatures from like Dream Drop Distance. Like, they're a part of your party and they fight alongside you and shit like that.
Yeah, like I can see like if it was like a copyright of like something like for instance like the design of the Pokeball or something like that. But like with something like that of a mechanic, that's a little.
I'm trying to fucking hold on. Options. Let's see. Controller options. It's not letting me do this shit.
Somebody kidnapped Shandy, by the way.
Yeah, I know someone kidnapped Shandy. We'll deal with that in a minute. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how the fuck I turn off this goddamn pratfall bullshit. Wait a minute. Is it in my... No, it's not in my upgrades. Is it in my cheats? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's in cheats. That's what happened. Okay. Get out of this car, young Asian. Oh damn, that is not a young Asian woman. I thought that was a young Asian woman for a second. Yes, start co-op mission.
Well,
But yeah, no, that's bullshit. And Nintendo has no right to... I mean, they have every right to, legally, but that's fucked up. You should, like... This is why I always say copyright is not made to help... Copyright is not made to help, like, creators in general. It's made specifically to help big corporations and big companies. It cannot and will never help someone keep track of their own shit. Like, creators will literally lose ideas and concepts just because they're too similar to something else every goddamn day. And what makes it even worse is when a concept is fully original and the person still loses the rights to it. Mao Mao Heroes of Pure Heart is an amazing Cartoon Network show that is never going to get any new content from it because Cartoon Network is basically dead now. I don't know if you know about this, but the original... Sorry for pausing. Sorry. Sorry, but the original, like, Cartoon Network Studios, dead. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's literally a Spirit Halloween now.
Yeah.
And Mao Mao, the cartoon that was owned by the dude, Parker Simmons, straight up, it will never see the light of day again because Warner Brothers owns the rights to it, and Cartoon Network, as I just said, is completely dead. There is no way that show is ever going to get anything new, and it's not even going to get a season 2.
Yeah.
Because... you know, it's fucked over. And Parker can't go to anyone else. He can't make the show himself. He can't crowdfund it solely because, well, as I just said, he doesn't have the rights to it. And I don't think Warner is going to give him the rights to it, even if, you know, they probably should. It's not like they're going to do anything with it.
Yeah, it's...
So Nintendo's just adding to the list of bullshit decisions executives and big entertainment companies are making to fuck over the little guy.
I can see it like in like from perspective, like I can see like why the copyright thing is there because it does benefit small people sometimes with that. But
yeah, sometimes, but
I think
laws.
some big companies do take advantage of that.
It's all big companies, man. I'm serious. Warner Brothers, the Weinstein Company, fucking Disney. Like, seriously. There is not a single big, like, corporation that does not abuse copyright law. Not a goddamn one that doesn't abuse it.
worst idea you've ever had?
You know what? No, Sega doesn't abuse it. Sega will straight up hire fans to make shit. So I'll give it to Sega, and sometimes Square Enix.
No,
but that's a
Sega's done the exact same thing.
What they have?
Yep. Remember that they've gotten rid of ROMs, especially based off of their copyright.
Yeah, they've gotten rid of ROMs, but honestly, I can definitely understand that because if people are just uploading the full game, I get it. It's kind of like why, even though I definitely even though I'm definitely perfectly okay with some video games, like with people pirating certain video games for accessibility's sake, I do fully understand like what. Yeah, get in. I do fully understand why people would take the measures to do that. Like, I get it. Legally, you can have every measure to do that. But Sega's not going as far as to taking down entire fan games or fan comics based off of their shit. Nintendo has straight up deleted fan comics of Super Mario off of fucking, like, have deleted fan comics off of DeviantArt and Tumblr because it included Mario characters.
I think
Sega has never done that shit.
I could slightly understand that reasoning, but like I don't think like if they're doing like something like a, let's say like a Smash Bros comic, and like I don't see the problem with it. But like some people have a tendency of doing like especially exactly what it is, like smut with it, and that's
okay. Even then, I
could see I could see the reason
even
behind
then,
that, I don't. But
even,
like for me, like I don't really see that big of a deal if they're making like a small little comic or making like a small.
Okay, give me a minute. Let me change something real quick. I think one of the cheats. There we go. That's what's fucking up my driving. Car mass hole. I forgot to turn that off. It basically gives the car infinite mass. That's why this thing is controlling like shit.
Yeah, like as I said, like I don't see like the issue like if you're making like a little comic with like hey, this is just like a battle comic between like like a Smash Bros tournament, something like that. But like I can see like the smut reason, because a lot of people do take it to that level. But
I mean, I don't really think it's that big of a deal, smut. Like, I don't think you should legally take any action just because someone's drawing your characters fucking. Like, I don't think that's like something you should legally take.
That's depending on what it is, because Black Myth Wukong does that.
What do you mean by black? Like the people?
How did that fucking happen?
I like go up.
You should keep the face when you're
I think
done.
it's
Go up in this damn thing.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, you're the one driving.
Yeah. So, as I said, I don't see like, as I said, like I think it's some people.
Just a suggestion.
Yeah,
We're abandoning somebody.
Gandhi, get
Well,
your.
maybe if they were worth a damn, we wouldn't abandon them. Okay, just.
That's not fucking. The rich with Shandy, but like, as I said, it goes to a major extent. Bitch, why don't you get into the fucking?
Where is she?
I crashed into
in
her.
the-
This
She's in the
bitch.
fucking
This
helicopter?
Bitch.
Oh
This
my God.
bitch.
But like, no, like I get what you're saying. Like, oh, you can understand if like you okay, because for a second, the way you were saying it, it made me think like, oh, I can understand them taking down like a fan comic. No, you're saying you can understand if it's like a smaller comic or something. Like it shouldn't have any legal action taken against it.
I could understand taking a fan comment with the smut thing. Like if it's something that is not like that's like harmless, like if you're making like a little like as I said, like a little like a little comic thing about like where they're like having like an adventure, like like the subspace emissary thing. Like if they did something like that, I don't see no problem with that. I don't see.
Yeah,
no
but that's the
reason-
thing is, yeah, but Nintendo doesn't just go after that, and Nintendo doesn't go after smut comics. Actually, you know what? No, there was a time Nintendo and the Pokemon Company did go after a smut comic.
Yeah.
There was one time they did it, and it backfired on them so hard.
I remember like they did that and it became.
Do you know what comic I'm talking about, though?
I don't actually.
It's a Pokemon comic that has to deal with Eevees.
Oh yeah.
That you now know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, they went after that, and it actually just made it worse because it gave that artist so much more attention. And when they decided to just replace all of the fucking Eevees with their own original like furry characters, it made that person fucking loaded.
You see that?
But yeah,
that's
like
not that, that's
the
not
thing
that,
is, Nintendo doesn't do that. Nintendo has actually gone after like fun fan comics. They've gone after comics that Like, I think there was this really good Mario comic that I remember reading on DeviantArt in middle school. Really one of the best Mario comics I ever read. That was basically this fun little comic that took itself a little too seriously, for my opinion. Like, I don't think this is something Nintendo would ever write. But it's a fun fan comic about Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, and Wario going on this big quest to try and, like, find a bunch of different stars in an attempt to basically stop Bowser from conquering the entire universe or something like that. I can't remember the exact... Shondi, get in the fucking thing! Jesus Christ, you're taking forever. Anyway, like, I can't remember the exact name of it because I read it a long time ago, but I remember there was this post made by the author of the comic that literally said, "I'm sorry, but I can no longer post this because Nintendo has sent me a DMCA."
Yeah, like
That's some bullshit.
like as I said, like I could understand that, but like as I said, it goes to like if it's nothing like if it's just like a like that adventure thing, I don't think Nintendo should be doing something like that. That's a
What do you
little
mean by you
much.
can understand that? Like, what about it can you understand?
So here's one thing. As I said with this, it's as I said, it goes to a point where it's like, you know, especially with the I mean, like I understand like the Eevee one, the one where like yeah, they kind of I think that's a little much with the Eevee one, and then they just switched it up with the furry thing. Okay, and then they made money off of that. That in my opinion, that's something I would rather see someone do. But and how the fuck do I go down?
Yeah, come on, you can land this, Nico. Just just giving the ground a little kiss. Just a little smooch, like you're kissing your sister.
Oh no, we're here. I just pressed triangle. Oh my god, the guy's face is still fucked up, and I'm not even the guy. But no, it goes to that point where
Welcome back, sir.
it goes. He's like, "What's up? What an asshole." No, like I understand that, and then they just switched it up, and then the guy switched up the characters, and with that, you know. And then with that, you know, like I can see where it came with that area, but as I said, with the one with like with the adventure, like and everything, I don't see the reason why they would do that. Like I think that's a little much. I think that's
It's because Nintendo fucking sucks when it comes to like. Oh, I have to stay on this guy's ass. It's because Nintendo sucks when it comes to copyright. They will abuse their copyright. Mario fan games don't stay up for long. Fucking like this is why I respect Sega a lot, because Sega is the type of company that can and will genuinely care about like actually making sure that their fans feel happy. Like, they see a Sonic fan game, as long as you're not making money off of it, it's fine. Oh, you make a game inspired by Sonic Adventure, Roland Rascal and Sparks the Electric Jester, yeah, as long as it doesn't have Sonic in it, like, legally we'll let you do that. Like, they're not gonna fucking copyright entire goddamn game mechanics.
Yeah, like, that's why I find petty, because it's like, a lot of game mechanics are very similar. Like, it would be the exact same thing if they did that for Hat in Time, because Hat in Time plays a lot like freaking 64 or Sunshine or Galaxy. It's like, but it has like slight twists to it. Like,
Exactly.
and that's what I mean.
Like, that would be like if Nintendo went after a Hat in Time and called it a Super Mario Brothers ripoff.
But if you think about it, it's also with that, it's also not Nintendo in general. Oh, stag bites. Which one should we go for? Bikes.
Let's go with the bikes.
First prototype, and then the tank.
Yeah.
There you go. Go with that. Now, like as I said, with that, like, it's not just Nintendo. It's Pokemon Company all together. 1, 2, and 3.
I mean, yeah, Pokemon Company is going alongside it, but part of me feels like the Pokemon Company probably wouldn't give a shit if Nintendo wasn't a part of it.
Oh no, they patent the thing first.
It's
just that
okay.
Nintendo,
Yeah,
Nintendo's right behind them on it. That's why. So that's
okay.
That's the major issue with it. But
Okay, so yeah, Pokemon. Yeah, as I said, big companies being assholes just because.
But as I said, like the copyright thing, I can understand why they have that law. But like as I said, with this, I can see where Nintendo's being very petty.
They're not just being petty; they're being assholes. Like this is not pettiness. This is just straight up scumbagness.
Yeah. That's like being petty is one of those areas, but they actually did that to another company before Power World. But it was
Yokai Watch.
no, it was like the Chinese bootleg companies.
Oh, you know what? That I can understand because no one wants to have a goddamn bootleg.
Yeah, and then when that happened, like with
Why the fuck can I jump with the fucking riot shield? I should be able to jump with that bitch.
yeah, so
Oh, hey, assholes.
yeah, that's where I can understand like that aspect to it. But then it's like, yeah, it's like, come on, like
Grenade.
if Power World is not doing anything harmless, I don't see no fucking problem with it.
And they're really not. They just made a Pokemon-inspired game and they gave the characters guns. There's no issue with that. There's no problem.
Yeah.
But for some strange reason, but because people like it more than Pokemon, the assholes have to be assholes.
No, but I
Activating the security door.
remember the people that went after it was actually the Pokemon community.
Yeah, like the Pokemon community called Power World a goddamn shameless knockoff when in reality I don't think it was. I mean, sure, it had a lot of similarities to Pokemon, and sure, some of the designs were similar to Pokemon, but at the end of the day, it's not like it was actually just being a Pokemon ripoff.
No,
They threw in a bunch of their own original shit in there. It was actually fun. Like seriously, Pokemon has become... I'm just gonna say this right here and now. Pokemon has become a cesspool of bullshit.
I could agree. Definitely agree.
I have not enjoyed a Pokemon game since the 3DS. And that sucks. I should be Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were the last two good Pokemon games in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say those are pretty good games. I would say those are definitely pretty good games.
Obviously my favorites are still Black and White. And Black 2 and White 2.
I couldn't enjoy Black and White.
Why?
I don't know, it's just for when I tried, I think I got the white version. No, I got the black version because it was the white cover with the black lettering. I tried to go ahead and understand hey, maybe this was like for some reason the story I didn't like, and then the story of G, I think that's what his name is, G or Z.
Was it Black 2 or was it okay? Was it the original or was it the sequels?
No, it was the original. So
okay, yeah, I can understand not liking the story of the first. No one likes the story.
I like the way the animation is. I like the design of the Pokemon, and I like the ideas of the gym leaders. But it was it wasn't.
Yeah, no one. Yeah, even fans of Black and White don't really like. It's more the gameplay and the presentation. Black 2 and White 2 have the better stories. Black 1 and White 1 have. They more or less have a lot of the groundwork that makes them work really well. They're the best on the DS in my opinion. They're the best Pokemon games on the DS in my opinion. But overall, I can get not liking any of them. I can get not fully liking them.
Yeah, it's I wouldn't say they're my favorites. I will say overall my favorites are still Platinum. I think my favorites will still be Emerald. I think Sword and Shield was pretty good, but it was not.
I wasn't a fan of Sword and Shield. I felt like it was just more of the same Pokemon shit without any of the. Oh, we can shoot that. That's really all it is for the most part. It didn't feel like a grand or a really interesting overall. I don't know. It just didn't feel that good to me. It felt like they kind of half-assed a lot of stuff. It really didn't feel like... Because, the thing is, they want to make Pokemon AAA, but they don't actually put in the effort to make it AAA. You think a AAA Pokemon game would have, voice acting. You think the open world would have more shit to do in it. You think things would actually feel way more fleshed out and fun. Yeah. But it just wasn't. Alright, now we gotta get the fuck out of here before this bitch blows up.
Yeah, I'm on fire.
You fire burning on the dance floor.
Yeah,
you shake
I wouldn't mind.
Burning. Woo!
I wouldn't mind the voice acting. I think voice acting would be good for that game.
Yeah, that. Now I'm fire burning. I'm fire burning on the dance floor.
Why do we have to sing when we are like in the brink of like, you know, like when we're fighting death right now, Joshua?
Because singing makes everything easier to deal with.
I guess. Depends on what it is. Unless you're fucking unless you're singing or unless you're whistling that tune from Puss in Boots.
Oh, you mean Death's Whistle?
Yeah.
Do you think Kratos could beat Puss in Boots' version of Death?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm like, the dude's fought physical embodiments of concepts before. I'm pretty sure he could take on Death.
Like asking that type of question, it's like I don't.
Well, that's destroyed.
Remember, freaking Kratos actually.
That's also destroyed. Great.
Kratos, I'm actually like, you know, defied death.
Yeah.
Oh come
It's like,
on,
death
really?
At me when it earns me, and you just got Puss in Boots Death over there being like, "Well, I've got these flowers for you. I am not attracted to men." Aw.
Oh my goodness! Like, dude. Okay, so with that, with the Nintendo thing, I'm just waiting to see what the fuck happens.
I hope they lose this lawsuit.
They lost the
I
first
really
time.
hope
Most
they do.
likely, they might lose the second time. But as I said, knowing how petty they can get,
What about Stag?
We just blew up an aircraft.
it could be terrible.
What else could they throw?
It could be pretty bad. They went for 15 million for China.
Which, I mean, makes sense. Like, those guys were actually, like, stealing their shit. China, that's what China does. They actually steal and knock off shit.
No, but it's also to the point of like, what, like, there's a possibility that like, when they do that,
You knew it would come to martial law, didn't you?
and it gets to the point of how much they're gonna take from
Line? They all will.
from the Power World company.
I hope they don't take... I really hope that they lose and they don't get shit. They don't deserve shit.
Outstanding.
They have enough shit. They don't deserve anything else.
Permission to speak freely? It's in
Permission denied. Go make me a sandwich.
gloves.
Two little words, Kia. Shock and awe.
Like, shock and awe is like the fucking goddamn shading of your face. That's literally.
Look like a damn diamond.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucked up. No, but yeah, like as I said, that's very petty of them. I don't know why they would do something crazy like that. I just said I hope Power World stays around because they were trying to get a PS4 or PS5 version.
Yeah, for PlayStation and Xbox, and this lawsuit could easily screw that shit up.
Yeah, it really can. It really can. And
The last thing anyone wants is to be sued by fucking Nintendo.
yeah, definitely, I agree with that. Did you also hear about the Sony thing, the PlayStation 5?
Yeah, no, that thing, that looks like a piece of shit. PlayStation 5 Pro doesn't even come with fucking...
Disk drive. I was
Like,
pissed.
Fuck that shit. I'm sticking with my normal PlayStation 5 for as long as I possibly can.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, I'll just hold my regular PS5. That's it. That's okay.
I honestly feel kind of disappointed because the PlayStation 3 had, in my opinion, I feel like the PlayStation 3 had the most fucking PlayStation games on it.
Yeah. The thing is, this is what I'm trying to understand, because I've heard this concept a lot. Like when you say like there's a lot of game that like it have more games on it, but
I mean, we have lots of games on the PS5, no doubt, but I feel like Sony hasn't really prioritized the PlayStation 5 as much as they can. Like, I feel like it's a similar thing with Nintendo and the Nintendo Switch. I feel like the Nintendo Switch should have been the perfect Nintendo console, but because it lacks so much that Nintendo fans could easily want and would make this console worth buying even more nowadays, the PlayStation is in a similar boat. Instead of making this the perfect PlayStation console by, oh, I don't know, making it so that many of their classic PlayStation games are ready to download with their fucking subscription service, or we could just buy the games on the fucking online PlayStation store. Like, literally just put the fucking... Like, give us the Ratchet and Clank trilogy remastered or some shit.
yeah, it's actually on there.
No, I know it's on there, but it's not like a remaster or anything, and it's not like you can like... And if you have PlayStation Plus, it's not like you can just download the shit. You have to stream it, which is even more bullshit, because why the hell do I need to stream a video game that on the literal last console generation was physical, number one. Number two, is a big number two. Shit's so big that, you know, it makes Medea feel bad. I don't know, I'm trying to go here. The point is, like, the shit really just doesn't, it just doesn't feel, like, it doesn't feel well put together. Like, they didn't try to make this the perfect, like, PlayStation console for the most part. And that's what really sucks a lot of the life out of the PlayStation 5 for me. And it's what's sucking the life out of literally everything for me. Like, there are so many different things that they could have done with the PlayStation 5, and it's why I say that the PlayStation 3 had the most games on it, because we were getting Ratchet and Clank games on the PlayStation 3. We were getting fucking Saints Row games. We had 2 God of War games. Well, we have 2 God of War games for the PlayStation 5. Well, no, yeah, we have 2 God of War games for the PlayStation 5. Like, we have all these games. We had all this shit coming out, and now for the PlayStation 5... I mean, we have, like, we don't really have that many Sony properties on here, except, like, a bunch of new ones. And as much as I love the new ones, as much as I really do love the new PlayStation stuff, like, I like Horizon. I love Horizon. It's fantastic. We don't really have much. Like, there's so many things. Like, I feel like the PlayStation 5 shouldn't have just ported over a bunch of shit from the PlayStation 3 and 4. I feel like the PlayStation 5... Like, I feel like we should be on the 3rd Last of Us. We should have, like, a new Sly Cooper reboot or some shit like that. We should be on, like, the 5th... Not the 5th, but, like, the 3rd Ratchet and Clank game for the PlayStation 5 by now. I feel like we should have a new Infamous game already. Bloodborne 2 and 3 should be out. Jak and Daxter should have made a comeback. I feel like so many things in the goddamn sphere of PlayStation should have been solidified with the PlayStation 5. And yet, now here we got Sony over here being like, we don't have enough IPs to make money.
Yeah, that, in my opinion, that was just like an old man who didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
I think that's what most game companies are run by nowadays. They're run by old men who don't know shit. Yeah, that's the big problem.
I think a lot of them need to...
retire.
Not just retire, if not, they just need to just fucking... They need to go back to understanding, like, a lot more than what they apparently they think they know. It's an aspect where, you know, I'm trying to figure out myself, like, hey, why in the hell are people, in my opinion, why in the hell are people, like, at those ages still doing this and not understanding that they have those IPs? Like,
for fuck's sake, Ape Escape should have made a comeback, goddammit.
Yeah.
People have been asking for a new Ape Escape game since the PlayStation 2 era died.
Yeah, that is definitely true, because Ape Escape actually made an appearance on Astrobot, but Astrobot, like, it's just a like, it shows like the actual history of PlayStation, but it should literally have its own thing. But let me end it here. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. We're gonna continue on for another time. Definitely leave a like, leave a subscribe, and stay tuned for another episode of TemGameBoyz.
See ya, chumps. Y'all not chumps. I love y'all.
Trying not to lose my shit.